Hola amigos, bienvenidos a un nuevo gameplay. Se trata de Game of Thrones, de Telltale. Game of Thrones es un juego que viene en episodios como todos los juegos de Telltale. Así como The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us y Borderlands, Tales from Borderlands. Game of Thrones viene en episodios, serán 6. Hoy les vengo a proponer comenzar con esta serie y arrancar desde el número 1, por supuesto. Game of Thrones, el juego, está basado en la serie de HBO. Yo soy muy fanático de esta saga, he leído todos los libros y además vi la serie y la disfruto a las dos de la misma manera, aunque las dos hayan tomado un camino muy diferente. En el camino que sigue el juego es el camino de la serie. De hecho, muchos de los personajes son idénticos a los personajes de la serie. Así que bueno, vamos a comenzar con este juego, ¿sí? Episodio número 1, vamos a ver qué nos propone. Arrancar. A ver si... Voy a subir la música un poco. Subtítulos. Gráficos estamos a tope. Muy bien, vamos. Jugar. Los norteños nunca olvidarán, dicho por Tyrion Lannister. Comenzamos el episodio número 1. Típico de los juegos de esta desarrolladora. Justamente es un juego episódico y la historia se modifica de acuerdo a las decisiones que tomes. Así que vamos a ver cómo nos va con las decisiones. Especialmente con esta saga que siempre tiene mucha complicación con sus tramas.
The trout in the towers, the wolves dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trout, he flopped off another golden prey. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, and dying they comes to me. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, and all is happily.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Bueno, soy un escudero, así que voy a tener que poner la mitad del arma.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all...
Perfecto.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend.
La tendré
And if
sola.
we're being honest.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine.
Bueno,
Go on.
Tranquilo.
It's your
Claro,
job.
gracias.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you,
Paciente que
Garrett.
se
I'll do it.
Bueno.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Upalala. Bien. Vamos a tomar vino.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King in the North!
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard. The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
The North remembers!
Aye!
Got it.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you.
Conmigo.
It's been on my mind for a while now.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my
Vamos
lord.
a chupar el
You
anillo.
have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard
No lo
work has paid
defraudaré,
off.
señor
Thank you, my
Forrest.
lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go.
Bueno, lo mantendré
Find
secreto.
Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Será nuestro secreto, señor.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
No hay problema.
Yeah, no problem.
Vamos
I have been a
mantener
squire longer than you.
el perfil
So?
bajo.
I outrank you. You should help me.
Qué insoportable. Viste, no dije nada, Forrest.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once.
Podría
He's
ser
a
peor.
drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, boy. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by
No
much.
somos diferentes.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
Te voy a romper la vasija en la cabeza.
All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a
Yo
fucking
no.
wedding. What a
Vamos
waste
a
of
darle ánimo.
fucking time.
Vamos a darle
Give it
ánimo,
time.
pobre.
You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd
Pero
feel
vos
different.
tenés
My
la
uncle
cualidad de
has
decir
nothing
todo
to
lo
do with it.
desagradable, ¿eh?
How much further?
It's right over there.
La boda roja. En los gemelos.
Take your
Tremendo.
time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Se está preparando una cosa acá.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Se va a armar, se va a armar.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What? What's wrong?
No, acá se va a armar algo. Vámonos. La canción de los Lannister.
What's thrown into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand.
Dale,
We
vamos.
need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Oh no, se está armando. Salvar a Bowen.
But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? There's no need to fucking run.
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Oh, se armó. Se armó. Se armó. Empezó la bola roja, chicos.
We need to
Se
get
acabó
back to
Robb
camp.
Stark.
Garrett, we have to get back.
Come on, Roderick.
Get through the king.
Oh shit. Vamos. Vamos. Ya. Vamos.
Ready, boys.
Vamos.
Whoa!
Oh shit.
Shoot that one.
¡No! Morí. Valar Morguli. No. No puede ser. Está complicado los controles. Vamos, vamos. A ver si lo hacemos bien esta vez.
Ready, boys. Whoa! Shoot that one.
Ahora le puedo dar. ¡Ay! ¡No! Se me mueve todo el tiempo el puntero. ¿No es que me acomodo? Bueno. Vamos otra vez. La tercera es la vencida, muchachos. Vamos.
Ready, boys. Whoa! Shoot that one.
Ahí está. Opa. Ya, me sacó Wolverine.
Look out!
Abajo. Arrastrarte hacia adelante para salvar bien bueno. Ok. Toma, muerto. Oh shit. Bueno. Pero no lo distraigas, se está peleando. ¿Por qué está mal? Oh, Rod.
Fucking riddance.
No. Pero lo distrajo el escudero, Garrett. Estaba peleando y lo llamó. Y se va.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Find the weapon. Oh, vamos. Me salvó la vida, Forrest.
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time. Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Well, the phrase says time's over.
Ahí vienen, vamos, vamos. Este ya murió. Ya está.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Well, the phrase says
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
Ok, me voy.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove
Jamás debe
must never be
perderse
lost.
la arboleda del norte.
Tell no one but him. Do you
Okay.
understand?
A nadie
You
más que
must
él,
swear.
sí.
Tell only your uncle Duncan. The
Sí, sí,
future of the
juro,
house
juro.
may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
A mi tío Duncan, la arboleda del norte no debe perderse jamás.
Go.
Ok.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
With love, support the fray.
Oh, amigo. Se murió Forrest. Run, Forrest. Vale que corras vos. Vamos. Bueno, un comienzo bastante agitado, con la boda roja. La intro de la serie. Hierro desde el hielo. Cómo emociona ver esa... Es la música, no sé, pero siempre me emociona ver la intro. Tierras de los Forrester, el camino real. Aquí vamos. Entran unos ruidos de la calle. ¡Un cerdito! Es el amigo de Big Wolf. A ver si puedo cerrar la ventana porque está entrando mucho ruido. Espérenme un segundo, ¿eh? Ahí estamos de vuelta. A ver si así reducimos los martillazos que está haciendo el vecino. Recorriendo el camino real. Robb Stark ha muerto. Sangre. Situación tremendamente complicada. Políticamente. Se ha armado
Fresh.
un lío No solo en el reino, en el norte. Ahora los Bolton son los que tienen el mando. La boda roja fue una estratagema de Tywin Lannister usando a los Frey y a los Bolton para deshacerse de los Stark, de Robb Stark más que nada, y de Catelyn. Así que los Stark han quedado realmente muy debilitados, solo quedan las hijas. Y el norte no...
That's Father's car.
Padre.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Ahí está, Lord Bolton.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Está llevando los cerditos a Lord Bolton. Acá. Los cerditos, no. ¿Lo que son los de mi padre? Ah, no.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on.
Oh shit.
Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Ah, mi papá. Voy con mi papi.
I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword?
¿Qué te importa? Estoy en
Not
la
a
granja
chance
de mi
that sword
padre.
is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs. That sword's too big for you, boy.
Ya veremos.
You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy.
I'm
Lord
Hawk.
Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Ah, no.
No.
Está destruido mi padre.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Come on, get it.
Come get it, you bastard.
Tama. Ah, eso es difícil. Con ese peinadito de príncipe valiente. Me mata.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
El patético es tu bigote. Vení para acá, a ver. Vamos a pelear. Hacha.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Vamos con esto. Tomá. ¡Lávanselo! Lo afeité. Le afeité el bigote patético. Dos. Con esa lanza. ¡Toma! ¡Ay, mi piernita! Ay, ¿ahora qué voy a hacer? ¿Cómo voy a correr? ¡Ay, mi pierna! No.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Ok. Ahora corre a tu casita con tu familia.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Bueno, me la banqué, ¿eh? Muy bien. Se la peleé.
Father?
Padre. Mirá cómo
Garrett, you survived.
esa barba de masita que tiene.
She hid.
La empalaron como un pollo.
I tried to stop them.
No, se mueren todos acá. Todo el mundo se murió.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Llegamos a Ironrath, la fortaleza de la casa Forrester. Llevando nuestra espada a cuestas con mi piernita destruida.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Qué forma rara de gritar.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Gracias, Mike.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Menos mal.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice.
Aparte me estaba defendiendo,
They
me
got
estaban
what they
atacando.
deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ah, qué lindo. Meter ketchup. Ah, qué lindo. Con papitas Pay.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Ok. Lord
Right.
Ethan.
This might hurt a bit.
¿Me voy a seguir operando?
Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
No, pero no fue así.
Not that
Si ya
Roderick
estaba
couldn't
muerto.
handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had
Claro,
already
es lo que
fought.
acabo de decir.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now.
En realidad quería
I'd
que
like you to
llegara un
walk for me
mensaje y eso
first,
pasa.
to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Bueno, que circule la sangre, amigos. Circulando, circulando, circulando. Que me salvó para que yo llegara a darle mensaje a mi tío. Para eso fue todo el asunto. Meister. Seguimos caminando, para que no hay nada. Una ventana. A ver qué se ve.
The Ironwood Grove.
Ah, no veo nada. Ironwood Crow, el asiento del señor. Nice. A ver qué más tenemos por acá. El tapiz. Asher.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Exiliado a esos. ¿No? Talia e Ethan. Ah, este es el heredero.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Mira.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Lady
Lady
Forrester.
Forrester.
Se parece mucho a
She's
Catherine
always been
Stark.
kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Ah, diferencia de Catherine Stark. Con Jon Snow.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth born son.
¿Y por qué el cuarto y no el quinto?
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
La página códice del menú. Códice. Gregor Forrester, señor de Ironrath. Banderizo de la casa Stark. Bla bla. Contrajo matrimonio con Elisa Branfield, hija de sureños leales a los Targaryen. Ah, antes de que Baratheon, etcétera. Lady Elisa Forrester, esposa de Lord Forrester. Había estado casada con Gregor durante muchos años. Cuando la rebelión de Robert marcó la desaparición de su madre. Roderick también se murió, hijo primogénito. Fue entrenado desde edad temprana para cargar con el peso del liderazgo. Cuando Robb Stark llamó a sus banderizos a la guerra, Lord Forrester pidió a Roderick que se quedara atrás para proteger Iron, pero Roderick no quería. Muy bien. Asher, este es el exiliado. Un joven rebelde peleando en tabernas, ajotándose con putas y buscando forma de despertar la ira de su padre. Pero su vida dio un giro oscuro cuando a los 17 años se enamoró de Gwen Whitehill. Gwen, no sé cómo se dice. La hija mayor del acérrimo rival de su padre. Hubo derramamiento de sangre y Lord Forrester tuvo que enfrentar dos terribles opciones. Ir a la guerra o auxiliar a Asher a través del mar angosto. Eso es lo que hizo. Mira Forrester. Para que Mire sirviese como doncella de Marjorie Tyrell. Disfrutó asistiendo y la siguió a desembarco del rey con entusiasmo. Ok, o sea que está en desembarco del rey. Ethan, mientras que sus hermanos mayores eran guerreros, Ethan se vio atraído por ocupaciones de la mente, particularmente la música y los libros. Vamos. Yo soy músico, por eso le digo. Un amor que aún comparte con su hermana melliza, Talia. Ethan era solo un muchacho cuando se... Bueno. Hasta Talia. Lady Forrester soñó dar a luz una hija con una voz como las lluvias de verano, ¿no? Dio a luz un varón. La nombró Talia por su propia madre y desde entonces Ethan rara vez volvió a llorar. Talia cantando al tiempo que su hermano toca el laúd. Entonces el dúo Pimpinela. Ryan, el cuarto hijo, es el nene. Y este es el escudero. Yo soy yo. Duncan, este debe ser mi tío, el castellano. Este no lo conozco. Este es el maestre. John Arryn había sido asesinado y finalmente se da el... Okay. Hermano de Lady Forrester, no lo conozco. Ironrath. Ok. Hemos aprendido
You seem to
bastante.
be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
Estoy caminando, ministro. Mira cómo camino. Suministros médicos. Arrocito.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Sí.
I guess.
Vendas. Estas pueden ser útiles. Me las llevo. ¡Hey! Vamos. Y este parece una sopa.
This might help.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Yes. Claro que puedo. Algo más. No parece. Vamos adelante entonces.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Qué pesado que es. Mira, tengo una espada. Re grande.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Okay.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you,
¿Quién es el nuevo señor de la
who is
casa?
the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Bueno, ¿algo más?
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands.
Yes.
Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why do the White Hills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's, and then, well, here we are.
Claro. Siempre pasa lo mismo.
The White Hills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire.
Pardon?
If that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Puedo ver a
Can
Ethan.
I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Bueno. Estos músicos.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost.
Sí.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us. especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
Sí, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can
No,
remember.
lo de la
He asked me
arboleda
to
es solo
return
para
this
mi
to
tío.
House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're
We're the ones who should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Bueno, si lo sabes vos.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was
No me
just
digas.
defending himself.
I'm not
Pero no
faulting
fue
him for what he
asesinato.
did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
¿Qué?
Cannot stay. Duncan,
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
where would you
¿Dónde?
have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
No, al muro. No,
You're
no.
sending him to the wall.
No, no quiero ir
boy's
al muro.
done
No,
nothing
no, no.
wrong.
Not in the eyes of
Hace
the
mucho
Boltons.
frío.
I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Oh, no
Still
quiero
not
ir.
right. No, it's not. But it's what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse. And I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time.
Me voy al muro.
Whitehills will come looking for you.
Con que me vaya entonces. Lo más pronto posible. Bueno amigos, me voy a conocer a Jon Snow, el muro y la nieve.
Were it up to me,
Y a los
I'd
salvajes.
gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Ah, sí, lo de la arboleda. Hay que decírselo ya.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, The North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
You said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word.
Por supuesto, tío.
You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
No se lo dije a nadie.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Bueno, me voy, tío.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait!
Me viene Thalía. ¿Me vas a cantar una canción? Ok.
Be safe.
Thank you. Bueno amigos, comienza mi camino hacia el muro. Y entonces este es el mejor momento para terminar la primera parte de este gameplay. Si les gustó, por supuesto pongan me gusta, comenten y espero que se suscriban al canal para ver todos los gameplays que vaya subiendo y seguir los siguientes episodios, las siguientes partes. Un saludo para todos y nos vemos la próxima. Hasta luego.